Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing so well in their respective spaces. It is June now, and June is a month that reminds us of men and their mental health. Um, I've had two stories so far of young people who have committed suicide due to depression or whatever the reason may have been, but it all comes back to how important our circles are and how important we keep our mind free from thinking about a lot of things that could lead us to these sort of issues like committing suicides. And it's really sad as a young woman to go through my social media, especially Facebook, and read about this young, beautiful girl or this very nice, handsome young man who could have been a star in his field in the near future, and for the lady as well. But because of certain issues that may have affected his ability to properly reason out and made him to act the way he did, that resulted in his or her death. So I think that's something that we all need to talk about. Mental health is very important. I remember going in every morning and talking to my students about how it's important to open up to people around you and how it's important to feel safe enough to open up, and also not only to feel safe to open up but to also create spaces where other people can feel safe enough to open up about the problems that they face in their families, in their relationships, in their communities. Because the only time a person will feel comfortable enough to open up about these situations that they're facing is when we create those spaces for them. So I think there's a lot of talk about mental health going on, but do check up on your friends, do check up on your family members. A lot is happening in the country and in the world, and I know that a lot is happening also in our families. So do check up on our families, and not only check up, because you just want to drop by, but check up. Really do try to listen to other people and their problems. When they come to you, just know that they trust you enough to come to you. So provide a listening ear, that already creates a safe space for them. I also wanted to talk about, how our society has conditioned men to think that they're strong, to think that they're not supposed to show weakness, they're not supposed to be emotional. I think it's about time we change that narrative, because that narrative is destroying our men in our societies, because they are seen as, the stronger one. While we girls, women, we're able to talk with our friends about what we're facing, men do not do that. They keep it all inside. So if you have a brother, to the young ladies, to the women out there, if you have a brother that comes to you to air out his problems, please provide a listening ear. You could be the only safe space he's got. And to the other women and men as well, try to create spaces where others will feel safe enough to come and talk to you about different things. There's, like I mentioned, there's so many problems in our communities, our societies, and one of the ways that we can effectively work around these problems and these challenges would be to have people that could actually listen to us, air out our problems and our concerns in relation to anything at all. So, having the right people in your network, having the right friends, especially having the right peers, that's the best way to go about effectively trying to address a particular challenge in society. So, I wish you all well for this month. Take care of yourself, try to stay out of trouble. And whatever you do, try to think of what the consequences would be before you do it. All right, so blessings for this week. May God bless you all and keep you safe throughout this week and in the next weeks to come.